Tote bags like this one are super popular to order, but you can only order it normally with one color silkscreen, and that's because of the drying process, and that's under a heater. So what if I told you that we could get around this and get full color with only one heat press, and that is with DTF, and we're going to show you exactly how. So this is the item that we want to do the testing on, and here is the artwork that we're going to be doing the print on. Now basically all we want something is that it's going to have full color, and we're going to take away the background so that we're only going to be printing wherever there's color, and the rest of this area here is going to be black background. And now this is going to look really nice because it's going to be beautiful light colors and bright colors on this black background. And again, because we're only heat pressing it once, we can get full color versus only one color with silk screening. Okay, so now all we need to do now is make sure that we hide the white background, and we don't want this at all because we've got white ourselves. We're going to be printing with white, which means we don't want anything around in the background. So we hide that so we can see this checkered pattern here, and that's going to look really nice with the black background. And now that that's done, we save it as a PNG because we don't want this white here. So the point here is that you can have any design that you want. It's that we're using a DTF printer to achieve more than one color in one heat press. So now that we're done here, let's go to the printer. Okay, so we're here at our Print XP. What we need to do is go ahead and import our PNG design that we've made earlier. So let's quickly go and find that one. We're just going to zoom in quickly and have a look. First thing we need to do is put our outline around this to turn it into a PNG so that the program can read the fact that none of this is going to be printed. And the quickest way to do that is go to Effects. We're going to go to our underbase, and we're going to go to Variable Underbase because we have a variable underbase here, not a solid. We don't want just a square. So we click on Variable, and once that's done, we go to the right hand side on our screen here, and we're going to make sure it says 300 dpi because it normally is set to 72. So leave it at 300, and you can mess with this number up here. That is just the number that brings it further into your artwork so you have less white around the edges. So we're going to go ahead and push the tick to say yes, and what we should see is a red outline exactly like this around all of our artwork. So now if we just want to double check, we can then zoom in and see how far in this red line goes. So if we have a look here, you can see there's a slight double red line on itself here. You can even see it there. And the first red line is to show where the artwork is picked up, where color is going to be printed. The second white line inwards is where the white ink is going to appear. Now if I had to say 1 mil, which is up there, it will then 1 mil into your artwork, which will be somewhere over here, which is way too much white. You want the white to just be before the edge so that you're not supposed to see the white. And that's about it. So now that we've got that done, we can then go back to the big screen, and we can go and select our artwork again, and all we need to do is go over to our rip and print up here, and we just need to select our preset DTF. We just want to do 2 just for fun, and we can go ahead and do as many as we want, but 2 is perfect, and it is in reverse, not on this program, on the next one. So all we need to do is go ahead and push the send button there. From there it's going to send it to our print manager, and now we can go ahead and we're going to double click on our artwork here, and the first thing I want to do is check the colors to see if they're correct. So we're going to go out to this output channel here. We'll go ahead and click on preview channel, and we'll start at the bottom, and we're going to click on spot white. Now this is where you should see gray, as you can see here, because gray is depicted as printing white. From here we're going to go to black, then yellow, magenta and cyan, and it should depict basically what we're going to be printing. Now that that's correct, we can go all the way over to our layout, and we can go ahead and push OK. Now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and right click and say save as, and we're going to just give it a name, and this is Bespoke Tiger. Okay, now you can just push save, and once that's finished saving, now we can go over to our Print XP. Here is our artwork over here, and all we need to do is double click on that, and then it's going to pop this up here. So from here we are going to go ahead and double click on our artwork here, and because this is going on our black bag, what we want to do is add a second layer of white, and that is just by choice, purely because some of these items have dye inside, and that dye hasn't completely cured and set in this material. So when you heat press, that dye might leach from this fabric into your print from behind and turn it very dull. So we like to add more white to block that out. So again, we're adding number 2 in white and leaving color 1, and we're going to push OK. And now all we need to do from here is make sure the printer is ready, and then we can right click and push print. So now all we need to do is apply our powder and then bake the item, and I'm going to do this by hand. All we want to do is just evenly coat it with as much powder as possible. Then we just shake it, give it a good shake, and then we put it in our oven for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we can heat press. Ideally, you'd like to do this the moment it's finished printing while the ink is still very much wet, so it can accept and have the glue stick. And there we have it. So now we're just going to let this cool for a few minutes before we go and stick it to a shirt. And all we need to do is heat press it at 155 degrees for about 7 seconds. And then we can peel it off with a cold peel, and then we're done. Okay, so when you're going to heat press, I have the ideal setting set at 150 to 155 degrees temperature Celsius, and then for the time we normally do between 5 to 7 seconds, but always do a test first. If you find that your bag shrinks a little bit, just decrease the temperature slightly and have the same time set for your heat pressing. So here is our silkscreen one. Now I don't want to bash silk screening because silk screening is amazing. If you're going to be doing thousands of these and you only need to do one color, then yes, I suggest silk screening is the way to go. But if you are wanting full color and you've only got a few to do, or even 100, then I am going to recommend DTF, purely because out of one press, instead of getting one color, you're getting full color and any design that you want without having to lay up and do posies and so on like that. So yes, I will recommend DTF if you're going to do full color, and this makes it look so much better and a bit more bespoke, personalized than doing silkscreen, which is run-of-the-mill and mass. Well guys, this is how you do DTF printing on a tote bag, but again, you can do it on any material that you want. It's very versatile. Now we're going to be doing more videos just like this one, So please go ahead, click the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you can get notified on our future videos. And thank you for watching.
AI may eventually take over, but what's for certain is that smart machines are already operating all over the world right now. So stay ahead with AM.CO.za. For 11 years, they've been the leader in CNC and printing machines like CNC routers, large format printers, vinyl cutters, laser cutters, plasma cutters, DTF printers, and many more. Visit am.co.za showrooms in Sunny Rock, Joburg, and Montague Gardens, Cape Town, or WhatsApp hi to 060 600 6000 for more info. am.co.za. Achievement matters.